This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, the Parks Committee for Town of Cottage Grove will hold a public meeting on Monday, September 11th, 2023 at 7 p.m. at the Town Hall. You can also join the meeting by GoToMeeting. We have a quorum present. The meeting was posted at the Town Hall and on the website. Call the meeting to order. We have minutes from March 14th. Consider for approval.
Motion to approve the minutes as presented. Second.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes as presented. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Right.
Opposed sign, abstentions, motion carried. Review the 2023 Parks budget and use of funds. Where did the money all go? Playground equipment. Or Kennedy Hills.
Well, if you look at it, I mean, the expense is almost to budget, but then we also use some other funding sources. So really, you still have some money left because we used 14,000 of ARPA funds and 21,000 of the park fund to finance that playground equipment in Kennedy Hills. So.
And then you're buying trees yet to plant in parks.
Yep. That'll end up probably around, I would say, $2,000, 2,400, something like that.
What kind of trees do you buy?
Getting 4 maples and 2 oak trees.
We had one slide that had some damage, wear and tear. They were checking to see if we can replace it. It's still available. Or if we have to Rube Goldberg, something else for the slide. So what's left could be gone yet completely this year.
And the Eagle Scout got 6 picnic tables recovered with new wood and 4 benches built. And he will be dropping the benches off tomorrow. I reminded him again today. He
Okay.
didn't show up last week. And he's like, oh yeah, okay.
And those will go out in various parts.
Yeah.
And we already paid for all that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The bill, yeah.
Yeah, yep, that one.
Any questions, comments? And the north zip line is in, it needs to be tightened. They're gonna do that this week.
That was at Bass.
Yeah.
So if there's nothing else on to review 2023 and the use of funds, we'll go on to what do we need to do for next year? Prioritize the future uses and needs of all town parks.
There's the lady, I thought she might be here tonight. Now I gotta try to remember who it was. I'm gonna look at my emails here. Who was looking for something, but I think it was at the Nundall Park where that slide is.
Oh, the Ravenwood? Ravenwood.
So was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. Okay.
We did not purchase any Frisbee
Oh,
goal
it was the lady that asked about the bees.
on the bees.
Bees have been bad this year.
Where were they,
Yeah.
which park were those at?
All of them.
Oh, the email that I sent you a week or so ago.
Oh, The ones we went on spray, where was that?
No, let me go find it.
But yeah, the guys have been keeping it right on the mowers now, because, I mean, they've been really bad this year. They pop up new spots every week. Oh, that was Ravenwood too. That was on the same playground equipment as the slide
Yeah,
at the
so it
track.
was Erica Nelson,
Yeah,
and she didn't give her address here, but yeah, it was the Ravenwood. Wondering if there are any plans to upgrade the playground equipment. There are cracks in the slides and questionable support. So that was mainly what we're already addressing that. I was thinking.
Yeah,
of
and that was
something.
new in 2000, we figured out.
Yeah. But that's the only
So let's give age on it.
really correspondence I've had.
That's the plastic stuff at Ravenwood, not the,
Yeah, the big slide,
Place
3
structure.
slides on it and stuff. That was, yeah, brand new in 2000. The other stuff's older than that. The metal slide and the swings and,
yeah, that's about my age.
yeah.
I guess what is the life expectancy of the plastic playground equipment? Is it 30 years?
It's got to be longer than that.
I would think like that plastic decking it's basically the same stuff. It's just an older design of it.
There's very few pieces that we've ever had broken or that we've had to try and find a replacement for.
The slide's actually been cracked for quite a while. It's actually right where the bolts are underneath, and it looks like they might have over tightened. It might have been cracked from the start. But yeah, it's starting to open up now as it dries out a little bit. But the other ones on there look good. I mean, nothing's rusted on it, so
Yeah.
that's usually when you kind of, that coating starts peeling off and starts rusting.
Yeah.
How's that coating on those steps holding up?
Good, looks good.
Okay. You want to consider approve recommendation to the town board for the 2024 parks budget?
Did we tidy up I'm sorry, should I raise my hand? The question of the disc golf baskets, Frisbee golf. I mean, this is my every 6 months request to kind of
Yeah.
think about this because the teenagers that I know are still interested in doing that. Is it still on our radar, do you think? I mean, I know it's not that expensive, but it's a
Yeah.
matter of doing it.
Yeah, I've talked to our supplier and they can get them for us, so I just kind of held off on, because we bought all the other stuff this year. So.
Yeah. I guess I would recommend or suggest or request, whatever verb, to keep that on our radar for the coming year. I think that addresses a slightly different age group than the little kid play equipment.
Yeah,
It's still, we're considering that at Kennedy, correct?
yeah. Anywhere else we can think of?
It'd be nice to have one on opposite ends of the town. Even if we do a portion in another park, just to see how it, how much use it gets, and then we can expand, with the idea of being able to expand at one of the places.
Yeah. Because they need from what I understand and what I read on, they need a little space around it. Plus you want some distance too, because they want to be able to toss it quite a ways.
Yeah, I mean, in the off season, my son and his 20-year-old friends are in my basement, which has a 30-foot approach, and they put masking tape at 15 feet, 20 feet, and they're practicing their putting.
Yeah.
But I think in the wild, you'd want more space around it, and maybe, I was thinking about trees and what else is around, because you actually do want to try to avoid obstacles and stuff if you're practicing.
Okay.
But there are plenty of them that are just in wide open fields. And we've been other places. and
But it'd be
that's-
nice to have some obstacles for it to work around.
Yeah, it's not awful if there's some other shrubs or trees or
Does
things
the
like
rock count?
I think that counts.
The middle of that field,
Yeah.
Put one right behind it,
that.
get around it.
bounce it off, up into the basket.
Yeah, you could in Kennedy.
I'm totally open to whatever parks you recommend. I really like your idea of there being maybe more than one location, because there's
Is
different.
Capitol View the one over?
That would have
That
room
wouldn't be a
for
bad one either, just 'cause
Great.
it's got the big hill.
Capitol View and over there off American Heritage.
Because they got that whole back area that's really not utilized.
Right.
work it all the way back to the other park.
That'd be great. I mean, I come to these meetings and I want to go home and be like, yes, and we voted on this. So if this is the year to keep it in the budget, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I don't think you need more than, I mean, I think when we looked at this before, there may be $1,000 a piece to all in to buy, install, whatever kind of
I don't
footing it
think
needs.
they're even that much.
Yeah. I mean, I know there'd be, the one we got from Costco for $75 isn't the kind you're gonna be buying.
Yeah.
No, I think they're roughly right around $500 to buy the thing, and then I think you'd have to have concrete.
Yeah.
But it's not that much.
So I mean, at 500 a piece, and if we wanted to put in 4, 6, something like that, would you be looking for a recommendation of $2,000 or $3,000? to allocate?
$3,000.
That feels to me in the right ballpark for this. If you
Are you
think that's
talking
doable.
now this year yet or next year?
Next year.
Next year.
Next year, because I think you're thinking as we're at the, getting to the tail end of the season now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost out of our budget too. So.
Mhm. But I'm good with that 2024 request, if that fits in with everything else you're thinking about. And there's not a lot of maintenance on those year round, so it's just getting
No.
them in, it's just getting them installed.
Yeah.
Just an obstacle for the mowers,
It is kind of, it is.
but that's about it.
The other thing that comes up with that is like a T-pad, for lack of a better word for it, that you use for an approach. So there might be another opportunity to think about where designating a little area for that.
What is that? It's called a
So like,
T-pad?
yeah, so we were just in San, this is a funny thing to say, but we were in California this summer and my son insisted on going to this place that was like one of the best courses in the country, yay. And so I was paying a little more attention, and they do have like where you would take 2 or 3 steps before you throw. So,
Oh,
so like a little.
Everybody has the same
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
spot.
yeah.
That's exactly what it's like. So in some of our parks or one of our parks, there might be an opportunity for something like that for kids that need to practice their approach or just there a couple of steps on level flat. So then they
Mhm.
always have to get the little like dirt and twigs and stuff off. I mean, you know,
Is
Yeah.
it, so is it like, is it?
I've seen them
is it
concrete, but I've
paved or-
also seen them in other substances. I don't want to say dirt exactly, but like flat, something that it's, that you're not going to slip.
Yeah,
So I think most
Oh.
often it'd be concrete.
not park.
That's what I've seen. But I would defer to other people who know more about it than me as a casual spectator.
Just mow the grass a little shorter there.
Like a
Kind of,
green, yeah.
Don't play if it's wet.
Yeah, that would be the only other expense I could think of, but and maybe think of what you said about mowing, because
that's what I
there's,
showed.
you know, a little
Like a-
maintenance there to keep them.
AstroTurf thing or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could just do
Do some crushed granite or limestone or.
Because the kids who will be playing on this are not serious. I mean, they'll want to practice, but it's not like competition venue, so be okay. Thanks for thinking about it.
Yes, trees for next year that you'll want,
Yeah, we'll probably do trees again, yeah.
how much?
I would say $3,000.
Three?
We'll get you 6 to 8. 6 for sure. I know trees are expensive.
$2,000 for miscellaneous if you have to replace seats or chains or anything else maybe? Would that be enough?
Yeah, probably at least. And what was fertilizer this year?
Oh,
That's gone way up since.
let's see, that's 4 Lakes Lawn Care.
Yeah, 3 applications.
Gotta be almost 4.
There's 460, 3 times 3.
Maybe almost 6.
425.
You're at 1,600 in application almost.
90, 90.
That veggie kill. That's our weed killer.
No, the 4 Lakes Lawn Care works out to about 6 per
Oh, yeah,
go here.
yeah, 6 parts.
Or 1,600 per go times 3. So you're at almost 5 and then another 1,500 for veg kill.
Yeah,
That'd
that'll
be
be
like $6,000.
that'll be
for-
cheaper next year because I found a new supplier out of Janesville that can sell that stuff cheaper. So that won't be 1,500 again next year. It'll be hopefully be around 1,200 or 1,000.
Still almost
Right,
6 for fertilizer and lawn care.
2,500.
It was about 1,600.
Mhm.
I mean, 600 and 400 and 400, 200, 200. I mean, it's 1,600.
Yeah, three applications.
Three,
And
so
there's
that's,
3 applications.
I mean, that's 48 and then another 1,000 for veg kill.
What's Monona, what soccer club give towards that much anymore?
They pay half of what it costs to fertilize.
Which is 110, they pay 55.
Just a town field here, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't-
Not the parks they practice at though,
No,
just the
I
gate.
haven't asked for that, but, yeah.
Well, we only do them every other year, so the parks that got sprayed this year won't get sprayed next year. It'll be another 6 parks that'll get sprayed. Well, another 5 and then town hall field. Oh, yeah, the Kennedy Hill.
Are there any other parks that need like playground equipment maintenance or replacements or anything?
Nobody's asked for anything.
Other than that slide, that's the only
Just that
thing we're looking at trying to find a replacement part for. So did you decide 2,500 was enough for fertilizer? How much?
6.
Like 6.
Huh?
Yeah, it was about
6
$6,000 for
Six.
4 legs. Excuse me.
6,500 then?
7,500 if you need the same amount of Vegikill.
Yeah, well, I got a cheaper supplier for that now, but I mean, it's still gonna be $1,200 probably. That's the stuff we spray the sand with,
Yeah.
kills the weeds. Sprayed a lot this year.
What else?
What are we up to? With 3,000 for disc golf baskets, 3,000 for trees, 2,000 for miscellaneous seat chains things?
14,500.
Okay. Is that a reasonable amount?
I'm up to 14, right?
Awesome.
3 for disc, 3 for trees, 2,000 miscellaneous. I put in 6,500 for fertilizer or whatever.
Mhm.
Plus you have the, at least 1,200 for the Roundup veg kill.
I had to include it in the 6, but yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I added up,
way too close.
I added up just one of the fertilizers, well, and I multiplied it by 3 and I got 5,900.
Now we added the 1,200 for the veg kill.
So that's where I was at. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So what is your total for parks?
I mean, 65 would still get us in that window, right? Would you have 59, you said,
59,
plus 15?
that's only $500. And I was just gonna round up to 6,000 for four lakes.
Yeah,
Was 1,500 for chemicals. So 7,500
you want to keep it at where it is, because it might go up next year.
plus
I guess that's the share
3,000
prices.
for disc golf, plus 3,000 for trees, plus
2,000 miscellaneous,
1,000 miscellaneous, and that's 15,500.
15,500.
I was looking to see where we were. Last year, we had more in there for parks equipment, and we were allowing like 40,000 from ARPA, which we didn't use. all. But like for 22, let's see, for the previously, I think we had been in the $1,500 or 15,000 to $20,000 range just for maintenance stuff.
Kind of went bigger last year, planning for the pavilion
Yeah.
thing, and then that didn't happen, so.
Was that a bed in the water this year?
Yeah, the money disappeared fast.
So, yeah, we've generally kind of had like 10,000 for maintenance and 15 for capital improvements. But prices have gone up so much that you're talking more like 15 for maintenance and some trees,
Mm-hmm.
and some disc golf. So,
Just a tiny bit of improvement then.
yeah,
It's all right, better than nothing.
that's still about 10 for maintenance and 5 for other stuff. So that's pretty typical of what has been done.
If there weren't any other needs brought to us and we didn't survey any, I'd be ready to make a motion if you'd like for
Sure.
this to be our recommendation for you to take forward.
Yep.
I would move that we submit a recommendation for the 2024 parks budget of $15,500 with the itemization that
Yeah,
was already noted.
right.
Do you need a more formal motion than that?
No,
I'll second.
there's motion and a second to ask the town for 15,500 for the 2024 parks budget. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
I
Opposed, motion carried.
Cool.
Anything else we need to do?
have a question
Okay.
about possibility. I don't know who's responsible or would be responsible for porta potties. If we could have a porta potty here at all, has that ever been thought of while the kids are out here playing soccer? Is that something that the Parks Department would even consider?
I would say soccer should bring them.
Oh, okay. They should provide.
Because they're the ones that are really using this area back here is
Okay,
really only gets used for soccer.
Mhm.
right. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise, if you rent the town hall, you have access to it.
Right.
Right.
So is that something that you want to, I mean, in the past, it seems like the town board has frowned upon that idea. So do
We
we,
found
need to-
upon them in the parks.
do we want to ask the town board if they want to ask the soccer club if they would consider doing that during their seasons?
We might as well.
Because they only play games here.
Yeah,
It's no practice here. We found it when they put it in the Ravenwood Park that it got destroyed. Remember that door got ripped off that one?
yeah.
I don't remember. Didn't they have put them in there and they didn't ask
They
us?
didn't ask.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then it got damaged and that was the other issue.
Yeah. Down here, nobody's gonna see them.
Yeah.
Put them back here on the concrete or the blacktop.
just during their seasons,
Yeah.
Yeah,
spring and fall.
I would say during their games and camp season.
Yeah,
Right.
So if they feel a need for it, they should contact.
Yeah.
but I think we should get the town board to say that they are okay with it, because I think. in the
And tell
past-
them that if they want to do it,
Yeah,
we're okay with it.
okay, so we'll put that on the next agenda maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
What all, do you remember what all parks were game parks?
Game parks?
Yeah,
I
where they
think
actually
it's-
play games.
I thought it was just here.
Oh, is it just,
Yeah.
is it Kennedy, or I'm not Kennedy, American Heritage still?
Everything else
No.
is still practice as
I
far as I
thought those,
remember.
they were all practice
Oh.
at the other ones.
I thought the little kids played at Kennedy, American Heritage yet.
No, I thought when Marissa was here.
I got the one, I printed out that email, but I never.
That was in September that they, or end of August that they sent that.
Be hard at the other ones because there's no parking.
Yeah, I just. I don't know,
Yeah,
I
the
see.
game, there's a game schedule for town hall and then the practice schedule is all the other parks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're adjourned then, I guess. Oh,
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Good, keeping us real.
Motion and a second for adjournment. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Thank you.
Awesome. This is so pleasant to come and get this stuff done.
Yeah.